You see them on the street every day. Electric vehicles are becoming more popular. And next door in California, drivers can expect to see more with the new state rule that is sure to reduce the sale of gas-powered cars. That means the need for a dramatic increase in the number of charging stations. Cronkite News reporter Hailey Forbis tells us what Arizona and California are planning to do.
So when I first got the Tesla, I didn't have the at-home charger. So honestly, it was such a hassle having to recharge it or find a charger. And then even like, let's say like ASU, for example, sometimes I like couldn't find an open charging station. So that was honestly a hassle.
Electric vehicles are coming on strong, and their sale is threatening to outpace the number of available charging stations. As a result, stations like this are being built around the country to help combat the issue of charging availability. A federal law regarding infrastructure says that $5 billion will be made available under the new National Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Formula program. This will allow states like Arizona and California to increase charging station availability and receive a grant to make it possible. Arizona's plan recently got approved.
The plan basically calls for electrical vehicle charging stations to be placed either upgraded existing stations and eventually new stations no more than 50 miles apart, and initially on the interstate system in Arizona.
A recent rule from the California Air Resources Board says that by 2035, California will ban the sale of new gas-powered cars. If a Californian has a gas-powered car, they can still drive it. They just can't buy a new one. There are concerns that the increase in vehicle charging could put a strain on the power grid, but Paul Scott, co-founder of Plug in America, believes an increase of clean energy will help.
They're installing more solar and wind energy on the grid every year than all the electric cars sold that year would ever need, and it's by several orders of magnitude. So the grid will continue to get cleaner, even with the added demand for electric vehicles.
In Arizona, ADOT says they have included power companies in the conversation around the increased number of charging stations that are being built. In Santa Monica, Hailey Forbis, Cronkite News.
ADOT has already been approved to receive more than $76 million to start building more charging stations. Do you have thoughts on charging stations? ADOT is hosting a series of public meetings around the state, including Phoenix, on November 16th.